Ladies and gentlemen, there's been much in the news about ethnic studies as it is coupled with critical race theory, which is really what parents across this nation are most concerned about. And those who teach critical race theory have stated publicly that ethnic studies and critical race theory go hand in hand, that they go together. And that is the reason why you've seen so many school board meetings across this state and this nation where parents are up in arms about this type of ideology being taught to their children. I think there are certainly many members of this body who have their idea of what it is to teach ethnic studies, and that it is something that is very benign, and that we are just teaching cultural history, and it's something to be lauded. But if you dig deeper into what critical race theory teaches our young people, I think you would perhaps think otherwise. As an example, in Cupertino, California, an elementary school of, it was third graders, were required to deconstruct their racial and sexual identities, then rank themselves according to their power and privilege. In Missouri, teachers in diversity training were required to locate themselves on the oppression matrix. In New York, the school principal sent parents literature including tools for action and touting white traitors and advocating for full white abolition. Portland, Oregon, they are taught to develop and identify their white identity and how they have taken part in oppressing others. This is not what we should be teaching our children. And I will remind you that, if I can find the quote here, Ibram Kendi, who has written a book relating to critical race theory and is really the spokesman for this effort, his words were, "The only remedy to present discrimination is future discrimination." I don't think that is something that we want to be teaching our children. Our kids aren't born hating other people because of their race. They are taught that. And the last thing we need is state-sanctioned racism being taught in our schools. Again, we can talk for hours about the benefits of teaching our kids about their history and the culture and what formed this great nation, but to teach them to hate one another because of their race is absolutely inexcusable. I would urge your no vote.